The night after Breonna Taylor's birthday, June 6th, there was a sea of protesters making their way up Spring Drive in the middle of the Highlands, intently seeking justice. And there were residents on both sides of the street that were watching it all happen.
We're on the 5th floor, and I felt like I could reach out and touch them.
Just a little over 2 months ago, almost no one knew who she was.
There's nowhere to hide from it anymore. It was really cool to see that. It was watching history in action.
After the police shooting that cost Breonna Taylor her life, protesters of all ages continued to say her name.
Yes, there is a problem, and yes, it's here in Louisville. Breonna Taylor was here in Louisville. We're getting national news. Yeah, there's a problem.
The noise intensified, but the night remained nonviolent.
We were in the house at first, and then it became, oh my gosh, they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming.
What started on foot continued with cars passing Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher's house.
It made us feel sort of strangely excited and proud that, that the protests were continuing.
Finally, people are, hopefully listening, and there's more and more people, and this is becoming a significant movement that can maybe make some changes.
I think it's exciting to see our people wake up, to see our city wake up.
More than 100 protesters demanding government action.
I had no fear. They were there with a purpose.
And leaving a lasting impression.
It was something I will, it left an impression forever, an indelible impression.
A night that even challenged an 11-year-old.
Couldn't go back to bed because I kept thinking, why did they keep coming multiple nights? And why were the helicopters, why did they keep coming and watching them when they're being totally fine for the rest of the nights?
And inspired a deeper conversation.
The way we raise our daughter is that, we want her to have a better understanding of what's going on before she forms her own opinions. And
I think that will make her a better human, and that was, one of the reasons why we wanted her to see, you can see peaceful protest because and you can see people standing up for what they believe in, and that it's important to do so.
And Highland is already forming her own opinions.
Racism is a thing, and that it's totally unfair in my opinion. Obviously that is not something in everyone's mind, but I do know many things about it. We learned it in social studies, but I've never experienced it out of the book. I am definitely against it. I want them to have the same rights as us. I think it's just weird that other people think that they're different just because of their skin tone.
This movement alone and Breonna Taylor's legacy is reaching far more people than just in the Highlands.
It's in Louisville, it's in Kentucky, it's in the heartland. This isn't, and it's everywhere, and it needs to be.
Many residents in the Highlands, including Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher, are experiencing something they've never experienced before, as Louisville continues to be home to many protesters insisting that her name will not be forgotten. I'm Molly Jett, Knights Media Network.